Winter, spring, or fall, your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vale.
Good morning. This is a live shot from Two Elk, and things are nice and beautiful this morning. That sun has made its way up, shining down on these mountains. Today is Thursday, July 11th, and welcome to Thursday's edition of Good Morning Vale. I'm Maddie Evans. I'll be your host here in studio. We've got Mark Sassy going on a fun adventure. I heard he might be doing some fly fishing, and then we've got Ashley Prill up in Beaver Creek. And this week, the Beaver Creek Rodeo is back, so that's pretty exciting, only because last week it was 4th of July on Thursday, so they kind of put a pause to the Beaver Creek Rodeo. This week, it's back. That means if you maybe haven't gone yet this summer, you can go because it's one of my favorite events that's happened. I've gone every year since I was probably 5 years old. The mutton busting is really my favorite, and there's so many activities. You can go up to Beaver Creek. You can sit on Bogart, the friendly bull, and he is a 2,000-pound animal. He is like a tank, and you can go sit on him, give him some love, maybe pet behind his ears if you want to. So make sure that you check it out. You go to beavercreek.com, get some more information on the rodeo. Something else taking place tonight at the Villar Center is a 30-year anniversary tour for one of the most respected country bands. They're most known for their stuff throughout the 80s and the 90s. So this is something that you're going to want to participate in as well, with some top hits. 30 years of touring. It's going to be something you do not want to miss. So you can go on to the Villar Center website and you can buy tickets. They're starting at $45. It starts at 8 p.m. So make sure that you go and you buy your tickets and you check it out, or stay tuned, because at some point in the next 2 hours, we're going to be giving away tickets for this really awesome event. All right, now, like I said, Mark might be going fishing, so we're going to go find Mark. Mark, where are you this morning? What fun adventures are we going on?
Hey, good morning. Yeah, I've got my fishing rod. I may attempt to try to catch a trout, but these rivers are still big. We're going to talk about that in a little bit. I brought my waders with me. I decided not to wader up because there's no need for me to be standing in this high-flowing river yet, especially with all this camera gear I'm going to have on my back, but maybe walking along the shoreline. Hey, but welcome to Good Morning Vale. This is Epic Morning. I'm going to go explore a little bit down here in Edwards in the open space. I'll make my way upstream and talk about what's going on around Colorado and around Eagle County. Now let's talk about free music. Activities happening all the time. We have free music tonight and tomorrow night. Now tonight's music is part of Alpine Bank's show downtown, which takes place at the Eagletown Park. Now tonight's band is going to be Treehouse Sanctum. This is a free event. It's free for families. You can't bring your pets. There's no smoking going on there, but you can go and enjoy a picnic and listen to some great music from Treehouse Sanctum. They're a talented six-piece band out of the Denver, Colorado area. They've released a couple different LPs, Vivere in 2017 and Shake the Shadow in 2014, plus a couple of singles. They've garnered a wide range of international and national attention in press and radio while generating new music. That's tonight. And then tomorrow night we have the Riverwalk Backyard Amphitheater with After Midnight playing for free right there in Riverwalk on the backside near the river. Coming up on our show today for July the 11th, we've got Beaver Creek Resort Company talking about their 4x4 Jeep tours, the Beaver Creek Rodeo, more details about that fun event which happens this evening right there in Avon. Christie Sports will be coming into the studio, Angle and Volkers, Cowboys and Daisies, Little Dudes and Daisies, Epic Morning. Hey, we'll be right back. It's a beautiful day around Colorado. Thanks for tuning in.
Vail and Espanol magazine. Write your success story. 100 elegantly printed pages will show your product in a massive but personalized way to allow your business to grow in a preferred and exclusive brand. Advertise in Vail and Espanol magazine, a window to the world with a Latin taste.
Is Cooper outside?
I don't know. Cooper? Here, boy.
If your life isn't always practical, your carpet should be. You can relax with Lee's with our pet-friendly, stylish, and durable Lee's carpets. Backed by the industry's only 25-year no-exclusion stain warranty.
Don't worry. Carpet One's got this covered.
Oh.
Find your new Lee's carpet in stock now. We can install right away.
Hi, I'm Dan Saline, owner of Carrots Jewelers, located on East Meadow Drive in Vail Village. I've been a custom jeweler in Vail for more than 38 years. At Carrots, our passion is designing exclusive custom jewelry that features one-of-a-kind designs. Stop in and visit Carrots, a working studio gallery of fine art jewelry. To learn more about our custom designs, call 970-476-4760 or visit our website, carrotsvail.com.
All aboard!
Step on. Take a look around. And take a listen. Relax to the rhythm of the train on the tracks. For the kids, and the kid in all of us. The Leadville, Colorado and Southern Railroad.
Vail's most talented architects, builders, and interior design firms are creating some of the most spectacular homes in America. And our cameras will take you inside these homes and introduce you to Vail's most respected real estate companies specializing in high-end properties. Watch the Vail Home Show each day right here on Vail's TV8 or online. And remember, you can catch this show on the web anytime at vailhomeshow.com.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by GMC, the exclusive partner of Vail Resorts.
Hey, good morning from the base of Beaver Creek Village. I'm Ashley Prill, and what a spectacular way to start off our Thursday. The birds are chirping, there's chipmunks out here doing a little snacking right now, and we also just have some gorgeous weather ahead of us today. It's pretty warm out here first thing, and we're going to be seeing those highs once again reaching into the mid-70s on the valley floor for both Vail and for Beaver Creek, right at the base of the mountain. And we're looking at just a chance of seeing some rain later on this afternoon, about a 20% chance of thunderstorms possible. So that's pretty typical this time of year. Go ahead and bring that rain jacket with you just to be safe. And if you can get out early, that's always the best way to go. Now tonight our temperatures will be dropping into the upper 40s, so it's going to be relatively warm compared to what we've been seeing our temperatures at overnight recently, and partly cloudy skies with our sunset at 8:35 tonight, which means you have so much time for all kinds of adventures out there. Now, good news, we had some delays in the westbound lane in West Vail because of some rock mitigation that was taking place, but that's all been done. So things should be moving pretty smoothly on I-70 today. And our temperatures in the valley will be in the 80s. So 84 for Vail, 84 for Avon, 90 for Eagle, and down along the Front Range, 96 in Denver today. Whew, aren't you glad you're here in the mountains with us? And then looking ahead in our forecast, temperatures continue in the 70s. Now we do have a much stronger chance of moisture coming in Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, around 40% chance. So that's pretty good. But really nice to see that moisture continuously in the forecast. That's really just going to help with any kind of fire mitigation and also just helping to keep things really nice and green. All right, we're going to send things back into the studio. Maddie has your book report next.
The book report is brought to you by the Eagle Valley Library District. Read, learn, grow.
What we want to talk about this morning is Ashley was just giving us some road construction information. Now I'm going to give you some information taking place at the Eagle Valley Library. So right now they're doing a giant remodel, a renovation, and an expansion. And with this expansion, they're going to be adding so much more space for family-friendly activities. They've now made it 2 stories, and you can see that expansion onto it so that there is something for everyone to do. One of the big things that they're doing is they're giving more of an interactive play zone for the families. That way you can do an interactive storytelling with the entire family. There's going to be an area for teens to read and play games. There's a whole game room for them. And then there's kind of like a cafe lounge area. So maybe you just want to go and read your book and hang out, or maybe you have computer work to do. You can take your laptop and enjoy. And then once school starts, and right now when people are doing professional business things, they've got all these really fabulous meeting rooms that you can go into and just be there and be in your silence and really get work done. So we're excited. This is going to be opening fall of 2019, so get excited about it. All right, now we're going to go check in with Mark, who's going to give you a report on the trails around the valley.
Okay, this trail report is a little more specific to where I'm at down here along the Eagle River. I'm at the open space, which is over the Miller Ranch Bridge on your way to Edwards from Highway 6. You can park right there in the school parking lot. And you know, it's a 2-mile walk. It's a nice leisurely walk up the river, headed towards the east, towards Avon. But what I want to focus on, obviously with all the snow melt and the warmer temperatures now, we've seen a lot of flood warnings. We're starting to see a lot of these flood warnings and these alerts start to recede because the river levels have dropped a little bit. They're still up pretty high. Let me just show you right here. Typically in this area, you got about another 5 or 6 feet of dry land like this, which goes out as the river levels drop. River levels are still up pretty far, so even though those flood levels have receded a little bit and we're kind of out of that danger because we've pretty much hit our peak runoff, the rivers are still moving fast. I'm going to do some fishing here in a little bit and get more into detail about the rivers, but this is a nice walk down here along the open space, so it's well worth checking out. Hey, so we're going to take a quick break, and then when we come back, we do a program, a segment called Epic Weekend, where we highlight activities for the weekend at all of our local resorts from Vail Resorts in Colorado. We'll be right back with Epic Weekend.
Na 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 na. Hey hey hey. Goodbye. Hey, goodbye.
The world's first 6-function multi-pro tailgate, available only on the next generation GMC Sierra.
Summer adventure begins in Beaver Creek. Hike, bike, jeep, climb, and discover the natural beauty of Beaver Creek Resort. Take in the alpine backdrop while jumping to new heights on the bungee trampoline and mining for treasures with gem panning. There's something for the whole family. Visit beavercreek.com/activities for more information.
Join us for the Downtown Aspen Festival of the Arts, July 20th and 21st from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. 130 talented fine artists on exhibit. Located outdoors along Main Street at Papke Park in downtown Aspen. The Downtown Aspen Festival of the Arts. For details, visit artfestival.com.
Hey, welcome back to Thursday's edition of Good Morning Vail. It's time now for your Epic Weekend details. I'm going to focus my information on the newest member of the Vail Resorts family, Southern Colorado's own Crested Butte, Colorado. An amazing community, an amazing town, an amazing mountain. And right now, the wildflowers are in full bloom down there. It's well worth spending some time if you're traveling around Colorado. Go down to Crested Butte, enjoy the amazing community. and enjoy the wildflowers because they are something spectacular. Right now, Crested Butte is in the middle of the Wildflower Festival, and it's happening through July the 14th with guided hikes, art lessons, and a bunch more activities focused around the wildflowers. They also have the Resort Scenic Chairlift Ride, providing amazing views and the best vantage points to check out the amazing wildflower bloom. Think about it, we had a lot of snow, a lot of rain, and now a lot of sunshine, and the wildflowers are just popping everywhere. All right, that's Crested Butte. We're gonna take it to Maddie next. She has details on our home right here in Vail with Epic Weekend.
Oh my gosh, Mark, wildflowers, that kind of sounds like my favorite thing, like my jam. I'm pretty excited about the Wildflower Festival, but I want to talk about what you can do here locally in Vail. So you can take your way up the Eagle Bond gondola, and then you can participate in an entire day of family-friendly activities with Epic Discovery. And if you've never participated in any of the Epic Discovery adventures, there's so much to do up there. Not only is there an adventure course where you'll be walking on some ropes, doing some nice climbing, obviously some fabulous jumping, but you'll have unlimited access to the mountain coaster, the adventure course, zip lines, tubing, climbing wall, and so much more. Prices are based on height only because there is some height restriction on some of the rides, but if you don't make that cutoff to ride the Alpine coaster by yourself, then you can do it tandem with someone, and I mean, those are all gravity sports, right? So you'll pick up some speed that way, which is a good way to do it. So make sure that you go over to Vail and you participate in the Epic Discovery, only because it is for those thrill seekers, and it's a lot of fun. Now we're gonna go check in with Ashley, who's gonna give us some great information about Beaver Creek.
Hey, thanks, Maddie. I'm standing here at the base of the Centennial Gondola and Chairlift. If you've never taken a scenic chairlift ride in the summertime, it's so beautiful, and it's also something that you can do with the entire family. If you have the little ones, maybe you have grandma and grandpa along, maybe you have someone that, recently had knee surgery or whatever it might be, you can take the gondola up, enjoy the sights and sounds of the mountain, and then of course you can have some lunch at the top of the mountain at Spruce Saddle. So much fun, really affordable. So check out the scenic gondola rides. Now, something else that you could do this weekend to make it even more epic. Did you know that Beaver Creek has their own stables right on the mountain? So you can do 1 and 2 hour horseback rides. They also have a 3-hour picnic ride, which would be so much fun. Now, this is for ages 7 and up. Now, the younger riders, they are the younger buckaroos, as they call them. They can ride their ponies at the stables, but not necessarily go out on these longer rides. So what you want to do is go to beavercreekstables.com to book your horses, because they are very, very popular. And what a fun way, very, very Western way to enjoy your time while you're here in the Rockies. So again, beavercreekstables.com. We also have some excellent weather ahead of us for the weekend, and especially if you want to get out for a morning ride or two. So we'll find out what's happening with your forecast next.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Glenwood Hot Springs Resort. A whole new side to water.
The sun is out here. I was gone for a week up in northern Michigan, and I really had some amazing weather. Very humid though. Really, really moist out there. It's nice to be back here in Colorado, where the mornings are cool and the days are warm, but they're dry. And that's what we're gonna see today. For your temperatures, midday, mid to upper 70s will be the high temperature for the Vail area. And there's a slight chance, like there pretty much is every day, about a 20% chance today of maybe a stray pop-up shower or a thunderstorm. Don't let it deter you from any of your plans. Pack a light rain jacket in your backpack with your sunscreen and sunglasses and hat and water, and just go about your business. Tonight, clear skies, temperatures upper 40s. We'll have that sun setting at about 8:35. Watch for that late afternoon sun glare if you're traveling towards the west, right probably around 8 to 8:15. That's what's going to be coming your way over the course of the evening. For Denver today, pretty warm, 96, and very humid. A lot of road construction going on down there right now. I came back last night and had to sit in traffic in the middle of the evening. Vail, we're looking at temperatures once again, upper 70s, maybe breaking the 80-degree area. Avon 84, Eagle 90 degrees, pretty nice. And then for the rest of our week, temperatures for Vail kind of trending mid to upper 70s is what we can expect, and anywhere from a 20% chance of a pop-up shower tomorrow through the weekend to a 40 to a 45% chance of a stray pop-up shower maybe coming your way all the way through the beginning of next week. That's a look at your weather brought to you by the Glenwood Hot Springs area. Got to check that place out. It's right off of I-70 in Glenwood. Maddie has your road report next.
This road report is brought to you by Big O Tires, the team you trust, with locations in Avon, Frisco, Glenwood Springs, and Basalt.
Maybe your commute in the morning and in the evening has something to do with traveling on that I-70 corridor. First thing in the morning, maybe headed eastbound and then coming home headed westbound, and you've been getting stuck in some traffic. Well, I've got great news for you. It is done. They now have both lanes open at mile marker 172 right there in Vail. So westbound, both lanes are open. The rock mitigation and cleanup is now officially over. They're not going to be doing it today or tomorrow. Maybe if in the future, if there is another rock slide, we'll see some more action taken there. But right now, it is clear. The other place you do have to worry about some traffic jams is over in Edwards, where they're trying to put up that new roundabout. They are making some fabulous progress over there. And I do want to take a minute to thank those guys, because once that is up, it is going to be really nice to have that roundabout there. You do just need to plan accordingly. Leave a little bit early, maybe if you have somewhere to be in an appointment in Edwards, only because it does take a minute to get through there. We do want to thank Big O for bringing you this road report this morning. If you need to buy some tires right now, they're 10% off all brands. So make sure that you go over to Big O and you check out this sweet deal that they've got going on. All right, we're going to take a quick break, and then we're going to go check back in with Mark.
Engel & Volkers is committed to providing the highest level of service to buyers and sellers in the Vail Valley. With decades of experience marketing Vail Valley properties, we are backed by a global company with over 800 offices and 10,000 agents worldwide. This extensive international network offers unparalleled national and international exposure for our most exclusive listings. To learn more, stop by our Vail Village or Beaver Creek offices and meet with one of our exceptional advisors.
Part of travel is the journey, and it's not only about where you're going, but how you get to your destination. With over 35 years of experience, Epic Mountain Express is the best way to begin your trip to the Rockies. Enjoy complimentary Wi-Fi and relax in the comfort of our shuttles and SUVs. With service out of Denver International and Eagle County Airport, trust our professional drivers to get you there in confidence and comfort. Start off your trip right with Epic Mountain Express.
Nest Furnishings and Consignment, located in the heart of the Vail Valley. Nest offers a variety of beautiful, affordably priced home furnishings, art, and accessories for your mountain home. Henredon, Restoration Hardware, Ralph Lauren, just to name a few brands available at Nest. Decorate your mountain home at Nest Furnishings and Consignment. Consignment redefined.
Epic Morning is brought to you by Good Morning Vail, streaming live on Facebook. Follow TV8 Vail for mountain reports, event coverage, live interviews, and more.
All right, now we'll talk a little bit about fly fishing. Now, my plan today was actually to get into the water. I brought my waders and boots, but as I get down here and see this water is still moving pretty fast, I could probably manage to get around the shorelines fine, but I'm still taking chances, and I've got some pretty riggy camera equipment on my back. I don't want something to go wrong, so I'll maybe fish from the shoreline today. But I want to talk about kind of what you would be fishing with right now. Once again, those water temperatures not quite warm enough for all the bugs to hatch that we typically see in the past, historically, this time of the year. I can see a few bugs flying around. I saw a bunch of swallows over here about a half an hour ago, driving and diving everywhere, eating bugs. But there's not a lot of fish coming up to the surface to eat the dry fly. So if you're gonna fish, you definitely wanna fish subsurface, go with a nymph of some sort, and you're gonna need plenty of weight. The ticket to getting where the fish are is plenty of weight. And with currents ripping this fast at about 2,000 cubic feet per second, you need to be able to get your stuff down to the bottom, into the fishing zone as quickly as possible. You don't get a very long drift. What you're looking for is gonna be kind of the softer water along the edges. This area right here, kind of mellow compared to the rest of it, but it's still clipping along pretty good. Fish right now are gonna hang out in that calmer water, whether it's on the edges or behind rocks where there's an eddy, where there's a little bit of calm water. They'll swim out into the fast water, grab their food, and then come right back into the calm water. That way, they don't need to exert a lot of energy. All right, we're taking a quick break, but first off, we want to educate everybody a little bit about warm temperatures, lots of sunshine, lightning strikes, and different reasons why wildfires pop up, and what you need to do to be prepared for the wildfires. We'll be right back. This is a public service announcement for the town of Vail regarding town evacuation policies in the case of an emergency.
Residents, this is a fire evacuation. Please leave your home now.
Effective immediately, emergency officials have issued an evacuation order for all persons. If you are displaced by the evacuation,
When you are alerted of an evacuation, don't panic. If you are on Vail Mountain, you should remain in a Vail Mountain facility. Vail Resort Security is responsible for organizing shelter in mountain buildings or moving people to a safe location. Evacuation by public transportation. Respond to the nearest bus stop. Citizens will then be transported to an evacuation center. Citizens who self-evacuate should indicate they have vacated their residence by displaying a large white object inside their home. They should also turn on the porch light. Bring your pets so they will be taken care of. Safe zone. If residents are unable to evacuate in a wildfire, they should go to a pre-planned safe zone, such as a large field that is clear of brush and far away from trees. West Vail Mall, parking structures, Ford Park Fields, Vail Mountain School Fields, Bighorn Park. Self-evacuation by vehicle. Exit the area or neighborhood in the safest direction. Respond to the predetermined evacuation center, such as the Village Transportation Center. If you or a loved one are functional and access needs and will need a little extra help, you should pre-identify a network of neighbors to help provide the necessary assistance. If they are not able to assist, please call 911 to reach the Vail Police Department or Eagle County Paramedic Services so they can transport you appropriately.
In the event of an emergency evacuation, please follow these simple steps that have been laid out. Have a family and personal plan. It's our goal to ensure that everyone is out of harm's way, both our citizens and guests. Please sign up for ecalert.org for important text messages. For additional information on evacuation plans, please visit vailgov.com or eaglecounty.us. Thank you.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Beaver Creek Resort.
We have have the best weather for the Beaver Creek Rodeo tonight. We have beautiful sunshine. We're going to be seeing those temperatures in the 70s and 80s depending on where you are in the Vail Valley, and it really is just going to be a perfect evening for the return of the rodeo. So today we'll be seeing those temperatures. If you're going to be going up for a hike, maybe before you enjoy the rodeo tonight, we'll be looking at those temperatures in the 70s mid-mountain, and keep in mind that that's right around 10,000 feet or so. So you're going to have to gain some pretty serious elevation there, but it should be beautiful to get out for a hike, for a bike ride, for a scenic gondola ride. And it's going to be a little bit cooler if you go over to Summit County just because of the elevation difference, but beautiful, and just a slight chance of seeing some moisture later on this afternoon. Now this evening our sunset isn't until after 8:30 p.m., which means that you'll have plenty of daylight to enjoy all of the mutton busting and the bronc riding and the bull riding, and that all starts at 5 o'clock right in the heart of Avon. And we continue to see really beautiful weather on tap for tomorrow, and then we start to see some more moisture really kind of arriving for Saturday, for Sunday, and for Monday. So if you do have some of those adventures planned, maybe you want to do a 4x4 tour here at Beaver Creek, you want to book that earlier rather than later, just because we typically see those thunderstorms roll in right around like 1, 2 o'clock. So earlier is always better when it comes to adventures here in the Rockies. And speaking of adventures, we're going to send things over to my buddy Mark Sassy. It's so excited to having him back on the show. He's been out of town for a little bit, and he has some great fly fishing information next.
Okay, this is what I chose to go with. Now this is a heavily weighted little nymph with a lot of, looks like it's got some hare's ear on it, and a little splash of purple, because fish love the color purple. I like the color purple. And I've got some weight ahead of that fly, and then I've got my indicator, my thingamabobber, floating not too far above. I'm not going to go down too deep in this area, but I want to talk first, once again, about our flows. The Gore Creek coming down into the Eagle right around Dow Junction is flowing around 500 cubic feet per second right now. Then it meets up with the Eagle. The Eagle gets a lot of different feeder creeks flowing into it before it meets up with the Colorado and Dotsero. The Eagle River right now is flowing at around 2,000 cubic feet per second. So it's still got a pretty aggressive pace to the flow of the river. Not a river yet where you want to be standing in the river taking chances. Even if you have a wading staff, even if you're a real good wade fisherman, you got to be realistic with it. You got to be safe. Fish from the shorelines. Look for that calm water, and then just make those casts and follow that indicator. The river is moving fast. That's your fishing report. We're going to take you down to the town of Eagle real soon and introduce you to Eagle Ranch Golf Course and showcase one of their signature golf holes on the golf course when we come back. We'll be right back.
Lion's Head Jewelers. A mainstay of Lion's Head Village for more than a decade, our 4,000 square foot gallery is home to the largest selection of one-of-a-kind designer jewelry in the Vail Valley. Come see our breathtaking array of museum-quality fossils, meteorites, and collectible minerals. Explore Lion's Head Jewelers. Spend an afternoon with us. You'll come in as a customer and leave as a friend.
Christie Sports has 2 convenient bike shops in the Vail Valley, a new full-service shop in West Vail, and a rental shop on Bridge Street near Gondola 1. The experts at Christie Sports provide unmatched service and product knowledge, featuring mountain, bike path, and road bikes from Scott and Trek. Christie Sports has bike rentals for kids and adults, including free delivery. And expert mechanics guarantee 24-hour turnaround on basic tunes. When you need bikes in the Vail Valley, think Christie Sports.
Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park. Take a ride on the tram all the way to the Rocky Mountain top. It's awesome! Swing over the canyon, you'll swear you're gonna drop. Thrills, adventure, family fun. Get here just as fast as your car will run. Tons of fun here waiting for you at Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park. It's awesome!
Welcome to the Eagle Ranch Golf Course, an 18-hole public course located just 30 minutes west of Vail. Eagle Ranch offers the longest season of any golf course in the Vail Valley. Designed by the legendary Arnold Palmer, Eagle Ranch features wide fairways and 5 tee boxes to play from and is truly fun for the whole family. Let's go over to the driving range and meet head pro Jeff Boyer and learn a little bit more about the course. Nice looking swing there, Jeff.
Thanks, Henry. Great to see you. Welcome to Eagle Ranch.
Thanks for having us. So Eagle Ranch is truly one of my favorite golf courses around. Really fun to play, close to Vail. Why don't you tell us a little bit about what makes it so special?
You know, Eagle is really a family-oriented community, and so is the golf course. It's a great golf course for just about any golfer to play. It's a little bit more spread out, not quite as high of elevation changes, makes it more straightforward. You can hit driver on most of the par 4s and par 5s, which people like to be able to do, especially with the altitude here and the ball flies further. On average, it's probably 8 to 10 degrees warmer than Vail. The golf course, because of that, is in great shape for much of the season.
One of my favorite things about Eagle Ranch is actually the grill back here. Great place to eat. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, the grill is great. Great food and cocktails, beers right here at the clubhouse.
So there's a lot of great holes to choose from, but what would you consider to be the signature hole here at Eagle Ranch?
The most memorable is definitely number 12. It requires a lot of precision but power, long enough to carry the second shot, which you have to make over a creek that runs through the hole.
Sounds like a great challenge. Let's go give it a try.
All right. You ready?
Ready.
All right.
Worried about this hole though.
Yeah, it's going to be a tough one.
Looks like a fun day to play.
Yeah, it's going to be gorgeous.
All right, Jeff, so we've made it out to 12. Tell me what makes it the signature hole.
Well, it's a beautiful hole, and it's also a very challenging one to play. You have to hit a long and precise drive off of the tee. Then you're forced to make a decision on whether or not to lay up on your second shot or try to get over the creek that is out there. And then you have a third shot to a fairly level green. But one thing that you can't see from the tee box here is we actually have an alternate green. It was too challenging for the everyday golfer, so we built an alternate green. That's the one that most people use, but the old green is actually really fun to play, and maybe we should try that today.
I'm up for the challenge. Let's do it.
All right. Good ball.
Ooh. Nice.
Nice drive right in the middle.
Right where you told me to hit it.
The end of the fairway is 125 yards if you want to lay up, but you've only got 160 to clear the creek and hit it to this safe area over here. 180 or 190 really puts you in a perfect spot up there.
Let's do it.
Perfect.
That'll play.
Oh, baby.
Man, that's a tight little green there, huh?
It is, isn't it? Great putt, Henry.
Thanks, Jeff. Thanks so much for having us, showing us your signature hole. I'm hungry. I'm going to go down to the grill and grab a burger, but you should come out to the Eagle Ranch Golf Club.
This weather report is brought to you by the outlets at Silverthorne. 3 villages, hundreds of brands, one great Rocky Mountain location.
This is a live shot of Keystone Lake first thing this morning, and that sun is out. It is nice and beautiful, kind of glassy, so maybe this morning if you want to do something on the lake, you can go rent one of those nice little pedal boats and kind of just cruise around, soak up that sunshine. We're seeing mostly sunny skies throughout today only because we do have a high pressure system through most of Colorado. Maybe a little spots with some low pressure, maybe bringing that precipitation because we do have that 20% chance of rain today, but those temperatures nice and toasty again. 53 degrees this morning, 74 degrees later this afternoon, a slight wind chill, but nothing too serious. Make sure if you are getting out, you do just have a rain layer with you. That way you'll stay nice and dry out there For this evening, those temperatures are going to drop down into the 40s, 47. That sun is going to be setting around 8:35, and if you missed the sunset last night, you need to get out there and watch it tonight because it is absolutely beautiful. Then as we take a look at some of those surrounding resorts, it looks like Vail its mid-mountain temperature is going to be nice and warm. 73 degrees in Vail, 73 degrees in Beaver Creek, 67 degrees in Breckenridge, and then 74 degrees in Keystone. It looks like in Summit County, that's where we're going to see that higher chance of precipitation, mostly sunny skies over here in Eagle County. So if you are getting out there, just make sure that you do have that protective rain layer with you, but you also are bringing lots and lots of sunscreen, only because it's that time of year where the sunburn could be very, very real. So just make sure that you have that sunscreen with you. We want to thank the outlets at Silverthorne for bringing you this weather report this morning. If you're looking for some great deals on some fabulous clothing to look incredible, make sure that you cruise over to the outlets at Silverthorne and get yourself some good deals. All right, coming up next, we're going to get some more information on some 4x4 Jeep tours in Beaver Creek, and that sounds like a fun activity for a day filled with sunshine.
Join us for the Downtown Aspen Festival of the Arts, July 20th and 21st from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. 130 talented fine artists on exhibit. Located outdoors along Main Street at Papke Park in downtown Aspen. The Downtown Aspen Festival of the Arts. For details, visit artfestival.com.
There can be a lot of confusion as to how to make your home more sustainable and more energy efficient. And that's why Holy Cross Energy is the #1 place to contact to find out if your home is energy efficient. And Brian, tell us a bit more about your auditing program.
That's absolutely right. The first thing you want to do, like you go to the doctor and get a physical exam, is to get this energy audit for your home or for your workplace. Our auditors will come out free of charge, conduct a look around the facilities using standard methods, and probably come up with 4 or 5 things that you can do that are real easy ways of saving electricity and managing your input on the environment.
And not as complicated as, say, replacing insulation or windows, but there's some much more simple things that
There are some easy things, changing lighting, having a controllable thermostat. These will all be recommendations. And then you can go to our website and get rebates for the new equipment that you may need through our programs and services. So it's a double bang for the buck.
Perfect. Thank you very much, Brian, for coming on. Definitely check out Holy Cross Energy, get an audit to your house, and save some money.
Beaver Creek's first and only family-owned restaurant, Coyote Cafe, has become a staple in the village over the last 30 years for its laid-back atmosphere, fresh Mexican cuisine, and delicious scratch-made cocktails. Fuel your days on the slopes with inventive tacos from our new taqueria menu, signature fajita dishes, tasty kids items, and more. Join us for lunch, dinner, and après specials. 7 days a week. Call ahead for reservations.
Oh man, oh my goodness, just catching up with my girl Laura Jadish here at the base of Beaver Creek. If you want anything adventure here at Beaver Creek, Laura is your person. And speaking of adventure, Miss Jadish, when it comes to the options at Beaver Creek, there's so many.
Right, we've got 4x4 tours, we've got lawn activities for kids, chairlift rides, hiking, biking,
Gem panning,
yeah,
rock climbing. I mean, the list just goes on and on. But let's dive into these 4x4 tours. This is something that you actually introduced me to. I had never done this before. It's so cool.
It is a great experience on the mountain. You know, we've got great guides, 2 Jeeps, and you know, we go all the way. You know, we'll go to the summit, we'll go to the western hillside. You know, places that you might not be able to get to on foot or from the chairlift.
Right, or that would take you like hours on a bike or hiking. It takes a lot of the effort out, and you just get to enjoy the scenery.
Right, and the tours start right at the base of Centennial, so you know there's no freeway time, and you know we don't have to take you to a super remote location. You can meet us right here at the Adventure Center in Beaver Creek. We leave from Centennial Station, and you know we'll get in the 4x4s and we'll get on the mountain right away.
Right.
Yeah.
Within minutes, you're just surrounded by nature, and something that's really fun too, especially for the tours that we've been on. There's some really cool wildlife that that I've seen every time that I've gone out with you guys.
Yeah, the morning tours, we typically, we'll see some deer and, some fun birds. The marmots, of course, those are out most of the day on all the tours. And even in the late afternoon, in the afternoons, we'll see some of the same wildlife. Absolutely. Yeah.
And beyond that, though, you see some incredible views, and especially if you've never been here in the summertime before, you have options to take pictures with your family and just really soak it in and enjoy the whole process with, whether you have grandma and grandpa here or whether you have toddlers. It's perfect for everybody.
Yeah, it's for most all ages. 4 and under, we don't really. The tour is not really acceptable for that age, but anything older than that, we'd love to tour everyone around. And right now, July is wildflowers. So it's super pretty.
Oh, it's super pretty, all right. And then let's talk about some of the different packages too, because it's not just, you can do the 4x4 tour, and that's magical in itself, but then you have options to, to make more of a day out of it.
Right. We have a couple packages where you can do the 4x4 tour, add on lunch up at Spruce Saddle, which is the on-mountain restaurant, and you can also add on a lift ride, so you can do a couple different things, probably all in either a full morning, or if you want to, if you're looking for something to do this afternoon, that would be a great way to spend your afternoon.
And can we discuss how you involve wine in these things?
Oh, sure. Yeah, so we also have a 4x4 and a hiking version of a wine excursion, and we'll do a full Jeep tour or a full hiking tour going up to Beaver Lake, and we finish at Beano's Cabin on Mountain Restaurant as well, and we do a full wine tasting there. So it's a great afternoon. We'll get you down to the village around 5:30 in the afternoon, so then you can start your evening.
Right, head on down to the rodeo. Well, listen, how do we book these tours?
We have an adventure center in Beaver Creek. If you have any questions, we'd be happy to talk to you on the phone. Ski Info, pretty easy, 970 Ski Info, or stop by. We're right next to Starbucks, really easy location, and we'd love to help, plan something for you for the day or, in the future.
All right, you want to try it out. It is so much fun. Laura, thank you so much. And coming up, we're actually going to find out more details about the Beaver Creek Rodeo. It all kicks off with the doors opening at 5 o'clock tonight.
No calories, no sweeteners, all smiles. Bubbly, sparkling water. Crack a smile.
Nestled in a pristine stretch of Brush Creek Valley, there's a place you can go to escape the everyday. Experience world-class golf and so much more. Frost Creek, Colorado's four-season mountain club. Are you ready to explore?
What is your lotion wish?
I want coconut oil,
Cocoa butter, shea butter.
and no more reapplying.
We listened. New Gold Bond Radiance Renewal gently exfoliates, then our triple blend of moisturizers helps prevent dry skin all day. New Gold Bond Radiance Renewal.
This weather report is brought to you by TV8, streaming live on Facebook. Follow TV8 Vail for mountain reports, event coverage, live interviews, and more.
Wow, has that sun really made a difference first thing this morning. When I came out initially wearing my fleece jacket, I could easily shed this thing. A lot of people are running by here in the open space. Let me just kind of give you a quick shot of where we're at here. Easy spot to go, pretty level. You run all the way up to the gate onto the north side of the Eagle River and Arrowhead. You got to touch the gate. That's part of the process, then come back. Good day for a little bit of an early morning jog. Our weather today, temperatures in Vail going to be in the mid to upper 70s. A pretty nice day all around Eagle County once again. That heat index is going to be relatively high all around Eagle County. Not a lot of rain in the forecast either. We'll start in the 50s, get into the mid 70s mid-afternoon. And we do have a slight chance, about a 20% chance of maybe a pop-up shower or a thunderstorm. Now tonight, we'll see that sun setting at about 8:35. Pretty clear skies once again. We'll be in the low to mid 40s for your temperatures as we make our way through the evening hours. Now as we jump ahead and look around all of Colorado, we'll see temperatures along the Front Range today pretty warm, close to 100 degrees. I went to the airport about a week and a half ago. My temperature in my car said 104. Yep, 104. How about that? 5-day forecast: Friday 76, 72 for Saturday, Sunday 73, 73 for Monday, 74 for Tuesday. Anywhere from a 20% chance to upwards of a 45% chance of an evening passing shower or thunderstorm, pretty much all the way through the weekend. So just plan that into your day. It's pretty normal this time of the year as we get into these rainy, likely possibility of rainy afternoons. That's a look at your weather. Hey, coming up down in the studio, we've got Brielle, and we have Cameron, and we have Maddie. We have the Beaver Creek Rodeo Queen, and then we have the Beaver Creek Rodeo Princess, and then we have the TV8 Princess.
I mean, I'm getting pretty excited for the rodeo right now, and of course, I've got my hype women here to get me more excited. Princess Cameron and Queen Brielle. Girls, thank you so much for coming in this morning.
Thank you for having us again.
I mean, pretty exciting stuff over 4th of July. You guys were busy.
Yeah, we were up at Beaver Creek just walking around and helping the kids with the games.
Which is wonderful. Beaver Creek was a fun place to be for the 4th of July.
It definitely was. Between the mix of kids' activities and the live music that was going on, that place was bustling.
I know. And so are you guys excited about being back at the Beaver Creek Rodeo this week?
Definitely, I am. Last week, I missed it. I did. I was kind of like, what am I supposed to do on my Thursday?
I mean, at least it was like one day you didn't have to give the horse a bath.
That's the nice part, but everything else, I missed it too.
I can only imagine. Well, this week, back in action, ready to go. You guys excited for the mutton busting?
Yes.
Me too.
I always get so excited for it, just because they're so adorable, especially the ones that you know they want to do it, but they don't know if they want to do it.
They're a little hesitant.
They're like, yeah. They're a little hesitant, but they're like, yeah, I still want to do it. It's so cute.
I love it so much. So, I mean, you guys have been doing this for a long time, as we've talked before.
Yes. I've been riding horses for 13 years now. Royalty for 2. I've been riding horses for like 11 or 12 years, and then royalty for 4.
Nice. And new shirts.
Yes.
I'm really liking them.
Thank you.
Are you guys going to wear those ones at the rodeo
We
tonight?
are not. We have these really shiny, fabulous flag shirts that we've been keeping in secret.
So a new shirt for the rodeo, too. You guys are just busting out all the new stuff this week.
You know it. We got to have multiple outfit changes.
I mean, I love it. I love it so much. And I really especially like these ones with the embroidery. I think that they're
Well, if you
amazing.
like the embroidery, check out the back.
Whoa. Those are so cool. They're so pretty. I think you should wear those to the rodeo.
We might, one day.
One day, not this week. All right, well, what else are you guys excited for this week? Only because, like, it's kind of a big week now.
It is. We just got done with Cowboy Christmas, which means we'll get some new entertainment there. I'm very excited to see the trick riders open again because they're so cool with what they can do and how much trust they have between their horses and themselves. Plus, I always wanted to be a trick rider. My mom just said no.
I'm really excited. I love the bronc riding. It's just, it's awesome.
I know. I mean, those people are very courageous with the sport that they're participating in.
Or crazy.
Either way, you can label it.
Crazy, brave.
Either direction. All directions, really. I like the burro racing. What's your stance on that one?
It is another one of my favorites. mostly because I get to hold the burros at the start, and we always play a game when they say they don't know which one's tame or not. We'll point at all the different ones and try and confuse the people so that they don't know who they want to grab or not.
Well, you guys do autographs at the end of the night, so if people are dying to meet you, which is always me. I was there. I was there last week, 2 weeks ago. I wish I sent in the pictures. We've got some pretty funny pictures of these girls actually picking me up. Girls, thank you so much for coming in this morning. Always great to see you. Make sure that you go to the Beaver Creek Rodeo and you meet the queen and the princess, because there's absolutely nothing better than hanging out with these two, because they're just a ball of fun. All right, coming up next, though, we've got more Good Morning Dale, so stay tuned.
Oh man, Maddie, that sounds like a ton of fun. I need a new autograph picture, by the way, for my office. So if you can snag that from them before they leave today, definitely do that. I need some more decorations. Now, you know, Beaver Creek has so many different activities, and so many of them are completely free. And a couple of my absolute favorites take place right here on the Centennial Lawn where I'm standing. One of the amazing activities was last night. It's the free yoga on Wednesday nights from 4 to 5 o'clock, and you know the mats are limited, but if you get here early, they have the mats for you. It's totally free. You get to practice yoga in one of the most beautiful settings on the planet, and what could be better than that on a Wednesday afternoon? So it's perfect. It's halfway through your week. It's so great. Now, something else that I just think is so charming and is so fun is the Movies Under the Stars. This takes place on Tuesday nights, also here on the Centennial Lawn, and it's perfect for the entire family. They start the concessions right around 7:30 at night, and then the movie starts as soon as the sun goes down. And this coming Tuesday, they're going to be showing Ratatouille, which I love that movie. I think it's just so charming, right? It's just so cute, and what a great way to snuggle up with your family, to enjoy a great movie in this kind of a setting. It doesn't get any better than that. So log on to beavercreek.com and find out more about your favorite activities. Up next, we have a last look at your local weather forecast for our 7 a.m. hour.
Engel & Volkers is committed to providing the highest level of service to buyers and sellers in the Vail Valley. With decades of experience marketing Vail Valley properties, we are backed by a global company with over 800 offices and 10,000 agents worldwide. This extensive international network offers unparalleled national and international exposure for our most exclusive listings. To learn more, stop by our Vail Village or Beaver Creek offices and meet with one of our exceptional advisors.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We're for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% off on over 50 of the best designer brands as you stroll through our 3 beautiful shopping villages.
It's time to elevate your summer at the ultimate family playground. Epic Discovery. With adventure courses, breathtaking views, interactive hiking trails, zip lines, and more. This summer, for every adult gondola ticket you buy, a kid gets to ride the gondola absolutely free. It promises to be a summer like no other. To learn more, visit Vail.com.
Hi everybody, I'm Mark Stassi. I'm a TV host for Good Morning Vail and TV8. And when I'm not talking about the outdoors, I'm in the middle of the outdoors. I spend my free time on the rivers fly fishing.
This weather report is brought to you by Good Morning Vail, live and on demand with any streaming TV service. Use the YouTube app in Apple TV and more to search TV8 Vail.
All right, let's take a look at that weather forecast. You're kind of looking at it right now. See all that up there? Bright blue skies once again. Cool temperatures in the shade, warm in the sunshine. The river continues to flow. at an outrageous CFS right now. It's pretty amazing. But it's going to be a nice day for us around Colorado. Right here in Eagle County, we are going to see temperatures for Vail in the mid to upper 70s. Right here in Edwards, we're going to be in the low to mid 80s. It's going to be a nice day. Wherever you are in Eagle County, put that sunscreen on multiple times today and protect your eyes with some good sunglasses. We'll see once again mid 70s to close to 80 degrees around Vail mid-afternoon. There is a slight chance of a pop-up shower or a thunderstorm, once again ever so slight. Evening lows tonight in the upper 40s, sun setting at about 8:35. Now if you're headed over to Summit County to go visit Breckenridge or Keystone, their mid-mountain temperatures, we'll see upper 60s at Breckenridge, we'll see mid 70s at Keystone with a chance of a shower there in the afternoon. For Eagle County, Vail and Beaver Creek, about the same, 73 degrees mid-mountain. So we're looking at around 9,000 feet in elevation. That's going to be roughly your mid-mountain temperature range at that point. All right, so that's a look at your weather forecast. Still to come up on Good Morning Vail, we have our second hour right around the corner.
Things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
Oh, good morning, Vail. Welcome to hour number 2 of Good Morning Vail, live from the village here at Beaver Creek. I just met the most cute little puppy. We have people out here walking their dogs, getting their cup of coffee. And what a glorious way to start off our Thursday. And hey, good morning, I'm Ashley Prill. I'm your remote reporter today. We also have Mark Sassy and Maddie Evans. And today, you know, we have some great opportunities for some fantastic events across the valley. But, you know, I don't know that I've ever lived in a place before that celebrates live music in the summertime the way that we do here in the Vail Valley. And if you happen to be in Eagle tonight, they have their Showdown Town series that's going to be taking place in Eagle Park later on. And so this is something that goes on Thursdays throughout the summer in Eagle. And if you haven't been down there, what a great opportunity to maybe go explore one of our other communities. And so tonight it's going to be Treehouse Sanctum, and they are a talented 6-piece band from Denver. And they say that their sound is similar to Van Morrison or The Head and the Heart, Lake Street Dive or Dawes. And so they are going to be playing tonight, and picnics are totally welcome. And again, it's totally free. It's going to be taking place in the Eagle Town Park tonight. So that's the Showdown Town series. Now, tomorrow, when it comes to live music, you want to head to the Riverwalk Center in Edwards. They have this really great little pavilion that's right along the river. And tomorrow night, they are going to have the Kings of Swing After Midnight. That's the name of the band, the Kings of Swing After Midnight. And again, it's totally free, so you can bring your families out. You can get ready to do a little dancing. And the music kicks off at 6 o'clock. They'll have some food and music and drink vendors that open at 5. And dancing and picnics are welcome at this one, but no pets are allowed, and the event is non-smoking. So that's going to be starting at 5:30 tomorrow night at the Riverwalk Backyard Amphitheater in Edwards. So great opportunities to kind of get out and explore a little bit more here in the Vail Valley. If you've never been to Edwards, you've never been to Eagle, now you have some reasons to go and check it out. And you know, Maddie, listen, I know that there's a ton going on, and you were just chatting with the Beaver Creek Rodeo royalty, and my goodness, I feel like you and I need to have like matching sparkly outfits like they do. What do you think? Maybe next week for the show we could coordinate? What do you think?
Oh my gosh, Ash, I'm 100% in. Matching outfits, that's my jam. I think we should do it. So maybe Wednesday night we'll do some like shopping, some coordinating. Let's like get our hair to match, and like we'll be super fancy, and I'm absolutely all about it. Ash, also, I got you some autographed copies. So if you go to the rodeo tonight, you can get yourself some autographed pictures from the Queen and the Princess. And this is what they look like right here. They're amazing. Ashley, these are yours, all for you. They're amazing. Make sure you go check them out tonight at the Beaver Creek Rodeo. Like you said, doors open at 5 o'clock, so you can go and enjoy all the festivities. The Queen and the Princess will be signing the pictures after the event. So during the bull riding, that's when you can kind of go find them by the front to sign your pictures. Something else taking place in the Valley tonight at the Villar. There's a 30-year anniversary tour for Shenandoah, one of the most respected country music artists. They're known for their hits that took place in the 80s and the 90s, so make sure that you buy your tickets. They're starting at $45. Like I said, doors to that open at 8 p.m., so maybe you want an entire night filled with some country festivities. You can start with the Gold Dust Festival in Beaver Creek, and then you can go to the rodeo in Avon, and then you can go back up to Beaver Creek and end with a country music concert. I think it sounds absolutely perfect. We've got one more hour of Good Morning Vail, including a watch and win to tonight's show at the Villar Center. Christie Sports is going to be stopping by Engel and Volkers, and then we're going to be stopping by Cowboys and Daisies in Beaver Creek for some more great information about the rodeo. Coming up next, we're going to take a quick break and then a look at that full weather forecast, so stay tuned.
Welcome to the land of those who do. $50 states, 50 bottles. Collect them all to get $100.
For all your vehicle's big oh no's, there's always a big oh yes, like saving big on your favorite tire brands. Right now, save 10% on any tire purchase, your favorite brands included. Visit BigOTires.com for details. Big O Tires, the team you trust.
Hi, I'm Dan Talene, owner of Carrots Jewelers in Vail Village. I've been a custom jeweler in Vail for more than 35 years. Here at Carrots, our passion is exclusive custom jewelry, and we take pride in our one-of-a-kind designs. Carrots is a working studio gallery of fine art jewelry, accented with selected paintings, sculpture, and ceramics. For more on our custom designs, call 476-4760 or visit our website at carrotsvail.com.
Part of travel is the journey, and it's not only about where you're going, but how you get to your destination. With over 35 years of experience, Epic Mountain Express is the best way to begin your trip to the Rockies. Enjoy complimentary Wi-Fi and relax in the comfort of our shuttles and SUVs. With service out of Denver International and Eagle County Airport, trust our professional drivers to get you there in confidence and comfort. Start off your trip right with Epic Mountain Express.
Here at PSI, we've been serving the Valley's plumbing, heating, and drain cleaning needs for over 18 years. We are expert technicians with the knowledge and training to provide prompt and professional maintenance and repair. Our fleet of vehicles are equipped with the most advanced technology and tools available today. PSI is committed to providing the best possible service and guarantee our work. Call us anytime, day or night. PSI is here for you 24/7, 365. We look forward to hearing from you.
This weather report is brought to you by Triumph Mountain Properties, luxury vacation rentals and residential property management in the Vail Valley.
Oh, it is a very warm morning here at the base of Beaver Creek, and today we are expecting to see a lot of sunshine in the forecast. So whether you want to get out for a hike or a bike ride or fly fishing, or maybe you just want to take the dog for a walk and grab that cup of coffee, it's just a perfect morning to do that. And it really is warming up very quickly. Both Elise and I are like, okay, we got to shed some layers because the sun is really intense so far this morning, and there's not really much of a breeze out here. So if you are going to be getting outside, make sure to put that sunscreen on. You are certainly going to need it. Our highs are going to be in the 70s today and sunshine really all day long. We do have a slight chance of seeing some afternoon thunderstorms. And then our sunset tonight won't be until 8:35. So many hours to get out and do all kinds of fun adventures here in the Vail Valley. Now, if you're going to be traveling along the I-70 corridor, I just wanted to let you guys know. Earlier in the show, I was like, oh yeah, they finished the rock mitigation work earlier yesterday, so they opened up both lanes of traffic. Well, as soon as I said that, it turns out that they did the rock mitigation, but now they have to clean up the rocks that they mitigated. So they will still be shutting down one of the lanes in West Vail today, so that could cause some delays if you're going to be traveling westbound on I-70. If you're coming from Vail and you're going to be heading to Beaver Creek, just make sure to give yourself some extra time because there will be delays out there. But temperatures in the 80s across the valley floor, in the 90s in Eagle and Denver today, and we'll be seeing those temperatures over the next several days, staying in the 70s and cooling off just a little bit as we head into the weekend because we do have some moisture headed this direction for Saturday, for Sunday, and for Monday, about a 40% chance. So that's looking pretty good. So make sure you have that rain jacket with you. But for all of your staying here in the mountains, if maybe you're here and you're like, my accommodations could be a little bit better, or maybe you have friends or family coming to visit for Labor Day weekend or for Thanksgiving, make sure to give Triumph Mountain Properties a call. Call them directly, go on their website directly to get the best deals on some of the most beautiful properties here in the Vail Valley. And coming up, my buddy Mark Sassy, he's been off out of town for the last little bit, but he is having an epic morning adventure on the river, and we're going to check in with him and see what he's up to next.
Epic Morning is brought to you by Christie Sports Local Bike Shop, with the Valley's newest full-service bike shop in Westvale and rental bikes available in Vail Village.
Okay, off camera a little bit ago, down underneath that bridge on the open space, I was able to catch one fish right away, just a small fish that popped off because I'm fishing with the barbless hooks. But fishing obviously is still tough. Along this whole area of the open space, it's kind of taken care of by the Eagle Valley chapter of Trout Unlimited. We want to thank them for all they do. And let me show you some of the stuff they do. They put little access points in, so you know that maybe that area right there is a path to access fishing. But let's walk over this way a little bit. Now right here is one of my favorite little easy access points to get down to the river. But once again, those river flows are way up on the banks right now. So access is tougher. They've closed off some of the other areas, so they're trying to revegetate those riparian zones. So for example, this used to be a big access point, now closed for walking and fishing access for riparian vegetation protection. Obviously you can't access here, but 20 feet to the right there's a trail that goes down, so there's plenty of access along here. And the guys have really done a great job really making this area completely accessible for people that don't fly fish a lot or fish a lot. It makes it very user friendly, thanks to our chapter of Trout Unlimited here, the Eagle Valley chapter. We got a quick break coming your way. That's your Christie Sports Epic Morning. I want to thank them. Then we're going to take you over to Summit County. We're going to go to the outlets at Silverthorne, and we're going to go bananas for Banana Republic. We'll be right back.
Nestled in a pristine stretch of Brush Creek Valley, there's a place you can go to escape the everyday. Experience world-class golf and so much more. Frost Creek, Colorado's four-season mountain club. Are you ready to explore?
Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park.
Elevate your adventure this summer at Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park in beautiful Glenwood Springs. You'll get unlimited turns on all of the park's awesome attractions, plus 2 cave tours for one low price with our Fun Day Pass. Only $53 for kids and $58 for adults. Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park, America's only mountaintop theme park.
Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park.
It's awesome! Join us for the Downtown Aspen Festival of the Arts, July 20th and 21st from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. 130 talented fine artists on exhibit. Located outdoors along Main Street at Papke Park in downtown Aspen. The Downtown Aspen Festival of the Arts. For details, visit artfestival.com.
Vail's most talented architects, builders, and interior design firms are creating some of the most spectacular homes in America. And our cameras will take you inside these homes and introduce you to Vail's most respected real estate companies specializing in high-end properties. Watch the Vail Home Show each day right here on Vail's TV8 or online. And remember, you can catch this show on the web anytime at vailhomeshow.com.
I'm here with Peggy Ziegler from the outlets at Silverthorne, and today it's all about doing a little shopping. We're bringing the shopping to you, and we're going to save everybody a lot of money.
Yes, we are. And one of our favorite stores is the Banana Republic outlet.
Oh, yeah.
So we've got a lot of really fun, trendy things to show you that also can be staples in your closet.
Okay, I like this. I like the fact that we can get those staples, but also know that we're saving so much money on what, our friends and family might be, getting full price somewhere else.
All the time, yes.
Exactly. Okay, so we have a full lineup of models. So who do we have to start with?
Well, first we have Rachel. And Rachel has on a great outfit. She's got that fun, pretty girl floppy hat. She also has her black and white striped jumpsuit, which is absolutely adorable and flattering as all get out. She's got on the fabulous jewels. As you can see, she is bejeweled. Her white jean jacket that she can wear with a multitude of things. They've got the most fabulous jewelry, her earrings, her necklace, her bracelet. We've got really cute a bracelet with a dangling bottom of it. And then we also have her wedge sandals. Looking great, putting it all together. $459 would be retail. Comes to $223. She's saving $236. Wow. Isn't that great?
That is great.
If you bought everything.
Oh, yeah. Definitely. That would look so great walking down the streets of Vail any time of year.
Absolutely.
Beautiful. Okay, who's next?
Okay, well next we have Layla. And so Layla has on more of a casual, but really fun and preppy outfit. She's got her black cardigan sweater on. She also has an amazing, fun tank top that's really more of a silk detailing, so it's dressier. You can see the V-neck in the back of the cardigan too. And then she has her smoke splash skirt, which is just fun and flirty. It's got an under petticoat to it. And then also, if that weren't enough, she also has her amazing flat sandals, and then all of her jewelry. $309 would be retail, comes to $155. She's saving $154.
I love that you're saving us hundreds of dollars on each one of these outfits.
Or you save more than you spend.
Yep,
that's
that
when
is
you know you got a
that
deal.
Is my absolute favorite. And we're not done yet. Who else
No,
do
we
we
are.
have?
Well, we have Olivia that's next. And Olivia has on the cutest dress. So that's more of a polka dot dress, really fitted, really, really flattering. The flounce hemline on it. She's got her fun jewelry on it as well. And she's got her adorable side pack bag. And I should point out that bag actually came from full retail. So many of the things you see, you never know where they're going to pop up. They usually pop up at our outlets. And she has her wedge sandals on as well. Her whole outfit would be $304, comes to $150. So she's going to save, my gosh, like $152.
That's amazing. Somewhere else you would spend that just on the dress.
Oh yeah.
That's incredible.
Isn't that amazing?
Okay, and we have one last model.
So this is more of a casual look from Banana Republic, but it's still a staple because she's got that gingham blouse top on. We've just popped it with a fun little bow in the front, pushed up the sleeves so she looks so cute. She's got her scalloped shorts on, which are amazing. The white shorts, her floppy hat. We've popped that with some red belt, and her flat shoes. She can go anywhere with this great outfit. Olaf, it would be $254, comes to $135. She's saving $119.
I mean, this is absolutely amazing. And on top of that, if you pick up your VIP savings card at the Guest Services Center, you can save even more.
Yes, you can. It's totally free. Just go to the Welcome Center, say you saw this on TV8, and they will give you your VIP savings card. No one's going to ask you if you have it, but just for example, this will save you 15% off.
That is amazing. Well, let's take one last look at these beautiful ladies. Head on over to the outlets at Silverthorne and look as good as they do.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Oakley, the official eyewear, goggle, and helmet sponsor of Vail Resorts.
This is a live shot of Wildwood up in Vail, and you can see that sun has come out mostly, still a little bit to go in the mountains. But for today, we are expecting some beautiful sunshine as we have this high pressure system sitting over the state of Colorado right now. Maybe a little low pressure mixing in throughout the course of this afternoon. So if you are getting outside, just be wary as we take a look ahead into the next 5 days. We are expecting quite a bit of precipitation into the weekend, a 20% chance tomorrow, mostly sunny skies, I want to say, for Friday, but a little bit of moisture coming our way on Friday, that 20% chance. By Saturday, though, we are expecting quite a bit of moisture. And then again on Sunday, and then into next week, we are going to see that continue. Those temperatures remaining nice and warm into the 70s, those evening lows kind of ranging in that mid-40 range. So just be cautious if you are planning on doing any camping this weekend that you don't get rained out. Coming up next, we've got a fabulous watch and win, so stay tuned.
Hey Maddie, we have an amazing watch and win today. Now I'm standing here right by the entrance to the Villar Performing Arts Center because it's right underneath the Black Family Ice Rink, and it's a really intimate venue, just over 500 seats, so there's not a bad seat in the house. And tonight you have the chance to see Shenandoah in person. It's their 30th anniversary tour, and if you're like I am and you love some country music, this is one of the best bands of all time. Okay, they've had so many number ones, over a dozen number one records. They've had 10 studio albums, 3 of those certified gold. They just released their first new album in 2 decades, and some of the songs that I absolutely love of theirs, 2 Dozen Roses, and also Next to You, Next to Me, so good. It just makes you want to dance and sing along. And their show is going to start at 8 o'clock tonight, right here at the Villar Performing Arts Center. So again, there's not a bad seat in the house, and you know how there's definitely not a bad seat is when we're giving them to you for free. So we have 2 pairs of 2 tickets. So that means that you can call in. You could potentially be the winners for these tickets. And you guys, I'm so jealous of whoever is going to win this prize. So again, it's for tonight's show, 8 o'clock, Shenandoah, their 30th anniversary tour. And here's what we're going to do, because I'm just feeling really generous and it's a beautiful Thursday. I'm not even going to make you answer any questions. All I'm going to make you do is pick up your phone right now, dial 754-8888. There we go. I was going to give you my office number. 970-754-8888. Our first 2 callers, you're walking away with 2 tickets. Take your honey out on a date. Take your best friend to see one of the best shows ever. And again, it's totally for free. So 970-754-8888. Caller number 1, caller number 2, you're walking away with 2 tickets to see Shenandoah tonight. All right, coming up next, we're going to give you a great option for where you can maybe have dinner before you go to the show. So stay with us.
Engel & Volkers is committed to providing the highest level of service to buyers and sellers in the Vail Valley. With decades of experience marketing Vail Valley properties, we are backed by a global company with over 800 offices and 10,000 agents worldwide. This extensive international network offers unparalleled national and international exposure for our most exclusive listings. To learn more, stop by our Vail Village or Beaver Creek offices and meet with one of our exceptional advisors.
For all your vehicle's big oh no's,
No.
There's always a big oh yes, like saving big on your favorite tire brands. Right now, save 10% on any tire purchase, your favorite brands included. Visit BigOTires.com for details. Big O Tires, the team you trust.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We're for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% off on over 50 of the best designer brands as you stroll through our 3 beautiful shopping villages.
You're a drifter? I thought you were Kevin's dad.
A little bit of both.
If you ride, you get it. Geico Motorcycle. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more.
From the mountain to the menu in less than 60 seconds. There's only a few restaurants in Vail that offer a truly ski-in, ski-out experience, and Garfinkel's right here in Lion's Head makes the very short list. They offer a fun atmosphere, a great big deck overlooking the ski yard, a jam and opera scene, and a not-so-average bar menu. The kitchen is cranking right now. Let's go inside and see what's on the menu today. We're in the back kitchen with Mikey D from Garfinkel's. Now, Mike, I know Garfinkel's quite well as that big patio overlooking the ski yard, the opera scene inside, and also the great bar food. But you have a lot of dinner items, too, on the menu.
I do. Steaks, fish, pasta, and we're going to make some bison meatloaf.
Okay, Mike, take us through the steps on the bison meatloaf preparation.
Okay, we're going to start off with 5 pounds of ground bison meat. Then we're going to add our seasonings. Our seasonings are going to be garlic, tarragon, salt, pepper, thyme, and marjoram. Then we're going to add our liquid, and this is a combination of Worcestershire sauce, Dijon mustard, A1 steak sauce, and sriracha.
Oh, that sounds like a good combination. Put that in there.
Absolutely. Then we have chopped onion and chopped parsley. We're gonna a cup of each.
Okay.
Then we're gonna add 5 whole eggs. We need that for a binder to make sure everything sticks together because bison meatloaf does not have that much fat. Then lastly, we have 2 cups of croutons. We're gonna break those up a little bit with our hands. What we use the crouton for is as the juices of the meatloaf cook, you need something inside the meatloaf to soak them up to retain that flavor.
All right, so you must be getting close to wrapping this one up.
We are. We're close. Now we're ready to set it in its form.
Okay.
But before we do that, being that it's such a lean meat, we want to add some fat. And how we're going to do that is with the great American food, bacon. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our bacon and we're going to line the bottom of our pan. You can use the same at home, the same pan as what you would to make, you know, banana bread or zucchini bread or whatever you choose.
Yeah.
But having a good pan is key to good meatloaf. So now we're ready to put the meat in the form.
Yep.
It's pretty easy. It's going to come out in one big ball, like a big meatball.
Yeah, it is.
Here's the key. You got to make sure you hammer it in there with nice and flat. You want to get all the air out or it's going to fall apart. So we're going to put it in the oven like this, 35 minutes, 350 degrees. When it's done, we're going to pull it out. We're going to flip it upside down out of the pan onto this and bake it for another 10 minutes to brown it and give it that nice crust.
Mike, we're in the dining room now. You brought out a bunch more delicious looking food. What do we have in front of us?
Some of the pastas we talk about, like our beef stroganoff, our lobster and shrimp ravioli, an appetizer that we put on this year, which is a burrata, and of course, the last piece of resistance, the meatloaf.
Oh, the bison meatloaf. Hand delivered by James. Look how good that is.
Delicious. Absolutely delicious.
I bet you these plates go back to the kitchen clean every time, don't they?
Absolutely, every time.
I love it. All right. Thanks for having us into Garfinkel's. If people want to find out more, what would you recommend?
Follow us on our website, www.garsdale.com.
Okay.
Friend us on Facebook or follow us on Instagram.
Once again, thanks for having us in.
You're welcome. Thanks for coming.
All right. This is the local dish. This is Garfinkel's in Lion's Head.
This weather report is brought to you by Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park. Elevate your adventure this summer at America's only mountaintop theme park.
It's getting so warm out here that Elise and I decided to seek out the shade. That's usually never the case. We're usually looking for the sunshine. But right here next to the Ford waterfall in Beaver Creek Village, it's just a beautiful setting. Great place to grab that cup of coffee and come and just wake up for the day. And of course, the gorgeous flowers. You know that there's a full-time team that's dedicated to the flowers here at Beaver Creek and also at Vail, and they do an amazing job. And today would be an excellent day to, start your day here and then maybe head on over to the Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park for an adventure. They are the only mountaintop adventure park in the United States, and we're gonna be seeing those highs in the 70s today, so perfect day to get out for a ride, get some wind in your face, and just enjoy some great scenery over in Glenwood. And our sunset isn't until 8:35 tonight, so that means you have plenty of hours to explore all the different rides. For instance, maybe you want to check out the Haunted Mine Drop. That could be a good one for today. It's the first drop ride in the entire world to go underground. They drop you 110 feet inside Iron Mountain, and it just feels like a free fall. Oh my goodness. Now we'll be seeing our temperatures staying in the 70s and the 80s depending on where you are in the Vail Valley. And if you're going to be traveling along the I-70 corridor, you'll find those temperatures kind of fluctuating between the 80s and 90s depending on where you are. And we'll continue to see beautiful weather on hand for tomorrow as well as into the weekend. So for today, I would say, all day would be a good day to go to the Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park. But then like this weekend, if you want to go see, they have some live music that's going to be taking place at 6 o'clock on Saturday, but I would say bring a rain jacket for that one because we are expecting to see some moisture on the way for the weekend. So great time that you picked here to be with us in the Vail Valley. And coming up, we're going to get you geared up for all your adventures with Christie Sports.
Only the best. Lion's Head Jewelry Fossil and Mineral Gallery, voted top 50 designer jewelry retailer in the country by JCK in 2009, featuring the largest collection of fine, designer, traditional, and contemporary jewelry. Lion's Head Jewelers, the most unique collection of decorative art in the Vail Valley. Lion's Head Jewelers, museum quality collection of fossils, minerals, and meteorites dated 40 to 500 million years old. Lion's Head Jewelers, located in Lion's Head on the corner of the ice skating rink.
49 degrees, 365 days a year. This is the wine cellar at Beaver Liquors. I've got David Courtney, the owner. Thanks for taking us downstairs today and showing us this amazing space. Tell us about it.
Yeah, so this space is actually 15 feet underground, and it's about 3,000 square feet. So when we're pumping, we have 1,700 different wines, but typically between 1,300 and 1,500 from everywhere that you can imagine. So the nice thing about this being underground is it stays temperate. So like you just said, hey, we're right now when we're filming this, we're at the end of January, beginning of February. It's about 49 or 50, but it never goes above 56 or 57 down here, which is extremely important for fine wines.
And you did say that what kills that wine is that dramatic heat to cold to heat to cold, but if you can keep it constant, it's going to make the wine last that much longer.
Yeah, the fluctuation is the wine killer. Long ago, when I first came to the store, we actually challenged people to buy wine from my store and buy wine from another store, and I guaranteed my wine tasted better just because of the way we stored it.
Wow. So your selection down here, you had mentioned earlier on in the interview, on a busy time, about 1,700 different offerings. From all over the world, is that what we're looking at? Do you have a focus? Like, what's hot right now for wine?
So what's hot right now, there's a few categories. So Portugal right now, believe it or not, is what I've been saying is the Malbec of 15 years ago. So Portuguese red still wines, everybody thinks of port and sweet. These wines are not like that. You can get a $12 bottle of Portuguese wine that kills it. And then, so right now we're looking at the 2016 vintage in the Rhone, so Chateauneuf-du-Pape and Côte d'Arones, those are a little bit on the higher end, but that's what's pumping right now, Mark.
I love it. David, thanks for your time.
Thank you.
You might want to make it down here to the wine cellar at Beaver Liquors in Avon, or check out their website, beaverliquors.com. We'll be right back.
All right, I'm standing here with my favorite boys from Christie Sports and the most handsome boy in the Vail Valley. I've got Jason Noakes and Ryder Noakes here. Ryder, good morning.
Good morning.
Most handsome boy in the Vail Valley.
Yeah.
That's totally you. I believe you told me someone owes you breakfast this morning.
Jeff owes me breakfast for doing TV8.
I love it. I think you should take us all to breakfast. What do you think?
Yeah.
All right, perfect. Jeff, you heard it here. Breakfast.
I'll take bacon and eggs, Jeff.
Yeah, there we go. We want it delivered here.
Oh, that'd be fantastic.
Right. All right, so we're talking about some patio furniture this morning, and we're standing under a beautiful umbrella. Christie Sports umbrella?
Yeah, we carry a bunch of umbrellas, Maddie, amongst other things, of course, but we do sell a lot of umbrellas at Christie Sports. And this one here, this is a Treasure Garden. It's a 7.5-foot canopy. It's got 8 stokes. And the cool thing about it, you've got a nice little pocket. You probably can't pick that up on the camera there, but there's a pocket up the top there for the wind to escape. So the wind can't catch the canopy and let it fly off like a parachute. So it's a nice little feature there by Treasure Garden. Very sturdy umbrellas. Nice thing about them too, they come in 7.5 foot, they come in 9 foot, 11 foot, and we do cantilevers as well, which are really, really cool.
I mean, you guys carry it all at Christie Sports. So you've got a nice little piece here by Treasure Garden as well. What does this guy do?
This guy's actually a light. It's a 16 LED light that attaches to the top of the umbrella. So if you're having some nice dinner or some nice drinks underneath your umbrella, lights up really well. And the cool thing about it too, Maddie, it's a Bluetooth speaker built into it as well. So if you want to listen to your favourite tunes while you're having some cocktails at night, it's a great little add-on feature for your umbrellas.
Maybe really get the party started on your patio, and Christie Sports is really the way to have that party on your patio.
It's a party every day at Christie Sports, Maddie. That was horrible, wasn't it? It's a great feature. Not only umbrellas though, we carry grills, we carry fire pits, deep seating, dining sets, you name it in the patio world, we have it.
You guys also just started a great program where people can finance things through Christie Sports to really give yourself that kind of leeway to get the nice stuff.
Yeah, so we offer free financing up to 12 months interest-free. If you spend over $1,500, we'll help you out with that. Interest-free financing for 12 months. It's a great deal for sure.
I mean, there's so many things at Christie Sports. So this is in your Avon location, and then you have 2 other locations. Congratulations on the new renovation to the Westvale store.
Yeah, it's a great little spot there in Westvale, just right by McDonald's. For all your biking needs, or if you're looking for a good deal on skis or ski outerwear, that's a great spot to stop at our Westvale location. Newly remodeled, and I believe they're open from 9 to 6. We also have our Vale location, top of Bridge Street. Those guys too are doing bike rentals, summer apparel. They are 9 to 6 as well. Come and check us out. We are 10 to 6 right now.
Jason, thank you so much. Ryder, always a pleasure seeing you since you're the most handsome boy in the Vail Valley.
Yeah.
So Jeff, where's our donuts?
Where's our donut, Jeff?
All right, coming up next, we're going to take a look at that full weather forecast and see maybe what you should do on your patio this weekend.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by GMC, the exclusive partner of Vail Resorts.
Oh, some great information from Christie Sports. Jason Noakes, what a good guy. Hey, let's talk about your weather for the day, for Thursday. Then we'll jump ahead and take a look at that weekend forecast. I'm down here on the Eagle River. I just saw the Battle Mountain cross country running team doing some summer training. They blazed by me 3 or 4 times doing this loop out here. It's a good time to get out and run before it gets too warm during the daytime. And make sure that you put that sunscreen on and apply it just a lot, because we are going to have bright sunshine today. Maybe some clouds later on in the afternoon. Maybe a chance for a pop-up shower, maybe a thunderstorm. But overall, we're going to have once again another nice warm day. Mid to upper 70s, maybe breaking 80 degrees for our Vail, downtown Vail temperatures mid-afternoon, with a 20% chance of a shower. Tonight, we'll see temperatures about 47 degrees for that low temperature. Nice and mild once again. Perfect sleeping weather because there's no humidity. It gets nice and dry and cool. 8:35 is when our sun sets. That's going to be a beautiful evening, and as we jump around the state, we're going to see temperatures in Denver today, actually Vail 73 and Beaver Creek 73, Breckenridge Mid-Mountain 67 degrees, and Keystone Mid-Mountain 74 degrees, once again with a chance of a pop-up shower or a thunderstorm. And then all the way through the rest of the week, Friday looks to be the warmest day of the remainder of the week with a high of about 76, close to 80 degrees. And then we'll see low to mid 70s for Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. 20% chance of a pop-up shower tomorrow, and then we'll increase that percentage to about 40 to 45% through the weekend, just with a chance of a stray afternoon thunderstorm or pop-up shower, but no significant rain in the forecast once again. We want to thank GMC for bringing you that weather report. We're going to take a quick break, and then we're going to introduce you to a great guy and one heck of a broker with Engel & Volker's, Steve Stavisky. We'll be right back.
I have one kid in each branch of the military, but I'm Command Central.
Why Elaine chose Verizon.
It's so important to us that Verizon is supporting military families. When I have a child deployed, having a reliable network means everything. So when I get a video chat and I get to see their face, it's the best thing in the world. And I've earned every one of these gray hairs. Military moms, we serve too.
The network more people rely on gives you more, like military plans with a special price on unlimited, $100 per line, and big savings on our best phones when you switch. That's Verizon.
Let us put you in the spirits.
If you want great customer service and amazing shopping experience, and we'll even hop in the truck and deliver your goods, then stick with the locals' favorite. Come on down to Avon Liquor and let us put you in the spirits.
Hi, I'm Dan Saline, owner of Carrots Jewelers, located on East Meadow Drive in Vail Village. I've been a custom jeweler in Vail for more than 38 years. At Carrots, our passion is designing exclusive custom jewelry that features one-of-a-kind designs. Stop in and visit Carrots, a working studio gallery of fine art jewelry. To learn more about our custom designs, call 970-476-4760 or visit our website, carrotsvail.com.
Introducing a boost to your workout water. Electrolytes meet vitamins B, C, and E. With no artificial sweeteners, this is the new Propel Vitamin Boost.
If you've always wanted to own a piece of property here in the Vail Valley, I've got the man, the myth, the legend, Steve Stavisky with Engel & Volkers, talking about a beautiful property. Steve, thanks for coming in this morning.
I'm happy to be here.
I mean, we're happy to have you here.
I have, before we get into talking real estate, which of course I love to do, just seeing that commercial before here, doesn't it get you so just pumped up and loving this time of year? I love mountain biking, Vail Mountain. It is just some of the best trails, and it's really fun. So
I know, and right now, July, wildflower season, it's the time to get up there and like slow down a little bit, like really stop and smell the wildflowers.
Totally. Shrine Pass, like hiking Shrine Pass right now, it is so good. So anyway, if you're out there, time to get out and, you know,
enjoy the sunshine.
Yes, and if you're not getting out, or you've been mountain biking, or you've been hiking, and you're ready to sort of slow down a little bit, then call me. We'll get in a car. We'll go look at some of these great neighborhoods in Vail.
Perfect. See, and so we have a beautiful property to talk about this morning.
Yeah, for sure. In one of the neighborhoods that's sort of off the beaten path. So Red Sky Ranch, which is Wolcott, is one of the best golf communities in the county. And 2 award-winning golf courses, some great member benefits, and really beautiful property. So this house here, for example, this is on over an acre and a half.
Wow.
Backs up to some open space, so you really get the sense of privacy. And you can't tell from these pictures, the house is 10,000 square feet, so it's really beautiful, and it's super energy efficient because it's geothermal energy and solar powered, and what you see in here is Montana log and stone, and that's kind of the theme of the house. It's beautiful.
I love those big windows.
Oh, I know. And those views that way. So those views east, you can actually see Game Creek Bowl. So you're about a little over 20 miles from Vail. Takes about 25 minutes, you know, to get from the house to skiing
Which is
in Vail
amazing.
Mountain, and maybe 20 minutes or so to get to Beaver Creek. Point with this is forthcoming here. There are some homes that are right on the mountain, say Beaver Creek, Bachelor Gulch, that are 10,000 square feet. And some of these homes that have very similar features to this home, similar style construction, 10,000 square feet, you're going to be paying over $10 million for those homes.
Wow.
They're ski in, ski out. They have their own benefits.
Yeah.
This one here is listed at 4.25 million. Same type of home, same size, 20 minutes away, and you're on a golf course. And you're literally a third of the price. So we think that there's some significant value in the home, and you really get a sense of the magnitude of this. That's the downstairs, the lower level, and it really kind of looks like that sort of American hunting lodge, you know, that you might go and stay at in Colorado or Wyoming or one of these areas out here. And so the house is gorgeous, and really someone's going to see this, see the value, and be like, wow, this is pretty incredible. So.
Well, I mean, the perks of being right there on the mountain are that ski in, ski out feature, but then you're literally indulged in everything happening. Maybe there's a night there's live music and you're tired or you're jet lagged and you don't want to be participating in that. This is the perfect place to be.
Yes.
Only because you're a little more remote where you can kind of enjoy yourself.
Yeah, some people like that. You have a little bit more privacy. And again, not to take anything away from those ski and ski outs, they're gorgeous. And there are some benefits of being right there at the resort too, because if you do want to hear the live music, you just walk out your door and there you are. However, here, 20 minutes away, and you sort of have the option, hey, you want to go out there, you can call a cab or go drive out there, whatever it is you need to do, and it's really not that far. So it's a great house.
Steve, thank you so much for coming on this morning. Make sure that you call him to take a look at this beautiful listing. I think that this is like the mountain dream home, so make sure that you get out there and you check it out if you're in the market to live here in the Vail Valley. And like he said, it's right on that golf course. World-renowned golf course here in the Vail Valley, so make sure that you check it out. Coming up next, we've got to look at that local weather forecast, so stay tuned.
The world's first 6-function multi-pro tailgate, available only on the next generation GMC Sierra.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We're for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% off on over 50 of the best designer brands as you stroll through our 3 beautiful shopping villages.
This weather report is brought to you by TV8, streaming live on Facebook. Follow TV8 Vail for mountain reports, event coverage, live interviews, and more.
It is such a beautiful day today here in the Vail Valley, but as we take a look at some of those temperatures happening around the country, it looks like the East Coast, nice and warm, but definitely seeing some moisture throughout the entire coastline. Then as we start traveling west, Atlanta, 89 degrees. 84 in St. Louis, 78 in Chicago, 84 in Kansas City, 94 in Albuquerque, 111 degrees in Phoenix. I cannot even get over that. That is a nice warm day. And then everything along the west coast, those perfect temperatures. 76 in Seattle, 71 in San Francisco, and then 83 in Los Angeles. So really just a beautiful day across the entire state. As we take a look closer to home here in Vail, though, we are seeing those temperatures nice and warm first thing this morning, 53 degrees around 8 a.m. Later this afternoon, those temperatures warming up to 74. A 20% chance of precipitation throughout the course of today, so maybe some light afternoon showers. Then we are expecting to have that slight wind chill that we see kind of almost daily, 5 to 10 miles an hour. As we take a look ahead into this evening, maybe if you're getting out to go enjoy the rodeo, those temperatures are going to be nice and mellow, 47 degrees. No real chance of precipitation into this evening, and then that sun's going to be setting around 8:35 p.m. So make sure that you get out and you check out that sunset because it was beautiful last night. As we take a look at that I-70 corridor, those temperatures down in Denver, nice and warm, 96 degrees in Denver, 20% chance of precipitation. In Vail, 84 degrees, 20% chance of precipitation, as well as Avon. And then out to the west of us in Eagle, those temperatures nice and warm, 90 degrees. If you are getting out and participating in any of the fun activities happening tonight in the Vail Valley, make sure that you're taking pictures and hashtagging them Vail TV8 so that maybe we can share them live on air. All right, coming up next, we're going to go check in with Mark Sassy and see if he's caught any fish this morning.
Epic Morning is brought to you by Vail Summit Orthopedics and Neurosurgery, keeping you active.
So I did catch one fish, Maddie, but I'm going to shift gears because of the date. Today is 7/11. Today is National 7-Eleven Day. So what that means, and I actually called 7-Eleven about 5 minutes ago, our local store here in Avon. They're offering free Slurpees all day long. Every flavor, it's a small Slurpee, but they're free. They're also giving some great deals on some food items, like $1 for a slice of pizza. Now, the Slurpee debuted that name in 1966, but it started off as Icy, then it transformed to Slurpee by one of the guys that owned 7-Eleven. Slurpee was the sound that the ice made being sucked through the straw. Now, the name Brain Freeze used to be called an ice cream headache, but that was changed in 1991. Now, when you get a brain freeze, it's pretty funny. If you go to the website, they talk about things to do. Some of the things you need to do is to drink something warmer. You need to put your tongue on the roof of your mouth. You need to breathe warm air through your nose to circulate it through the sinus passages. Put the drink down, and then once the brain freeze is gone, you can go back to having your Slurpee once again, but at a slower pace. 7-Eleven Day. It's got to stop by and get that free Slurpee. I think we're going to take the entire TV8 team over to 7-Eleven and bombard them with some free Slurpees. That's your Vail Summit Orthopedics and Neurosurgery first. Epic Morning. We're taking a break, going back to Beaver Creek, taking you to a great store called Little Dudes and Daisies after this quick break. We'll be right back.
When your energy is spent, but there's so much more you want to do. New Starbucks Triple Shot Energy. 225 milligrams of caffeine for the energy to do what matters to you. What gives you energy?
Hey, welcome to Cowboys and Daisies, your headquarters for all things Beaver Creek Rodeo. And I'm here with one of the owners, Rob Prescott. He and his wife, Donna, own this store. They curate this store. And today is a special day, Rob.
Heck yeah. Good morning, Ashley. Good morning. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. It's like perfect weather out here. Today here we're at Cowboys and Daisies, and today is Rodeo Day.
Yes, it is Rodeo Day, and you and I are decked out this morning, but we're not just wearing any old shirts here, Rob, are we?
I've got an announcement. Today we've got a trunk show with Steve Weil from Rockmount. Rockmount is a Colorado-based company. They created the button snap shirt like 74 years ago. They created the Western shirt industry. The grandson of the family business is going to be here. He's going to do a book signing. He's written a couple books about the Western shirt. He's got some new collections with him. It's going to be a blast.
I got to tell you, I put this shirt on and I was like, wow, it's so soft, and you can just tell the quality the minute that you touch it.
Oh yeah, all you got to do is go like that.
Right.
Bam.
So easy.
Shirt.
So easy. We could, yeah.
Gotta love it.
Right. And
you asked me earlier why'd they come up with that. I said probably a cowboy wanted a simple shirt. You know, cowboys are simple guys.
just something simple, but it's so beautiful at the same time, and the colors and the fabrics are so nice. And you know, there's a lot of history in this company too. I was just picking up one of the books that he wrote. It's all about Ask Papa Jack. Papa Jack was the oldest CEO in the world, and he's got some really cool advice in here. Like for instance, on romance, Papa Jack said, "To me, coming to Colorado was a romance." I would totally agree with that.
Colorful Colorado, you gotta love it. Yeah, I mean, Rockmount, they've got so much history. Steve's going to be here with his family, and come by and meet him. He's going to be here this afternoon. The pre-rodeo, the Gold Dust Rodeo, is 2:30 to 4:30. Bogart the Bull's going to be here. Steve's going to have a little tent out here. We're going to get to do some meet and greet, some book signings. Hear the history. It's a blast. I mean, it's really cool.
I'm really excited about that. And you know, he's got some beautiful books, and then also we have to show him some of the other ensembles that you can outfit the entire family with. So you can see some of the you know, the True West Rockmount ranch wear right there. And then Rob, I mean, this shirt. Are you kidding me? Come on.
We can outfit the whole family, honestly. I mean, look at the detail in the back with the Bronco. I mean, it's just classic. So we've got kids in infant and toddler. This can go all the way up into youth. The pockets are called the Smile Pocket. Check it out, a little detail.
So cute.
Oh yeah. Yes. But just beautiful embroidery. We can literally outfit the whole family. I'm wearing a Rockmount, right? Men's.
Yeah.
4th of July, we saw people wearing them for 4th of July, which was killer. Yeah, the Stars and Stripes. This is the other book he wrote about the Western shirt. It's a full like tabletop book.
Yeah.
He'll be here to sign this, all about the history of the Western shirt. So it's a blast.
Cool. Absolutely cool. But, you know, I also want to just give you and Donna a quick plug, too. I mean, Rockmount, obviously, some great quality. You don't last for as long as they have if you don't have quality. But the same thing with you guys. When you come into Cowboys and Daisies or into Little Dudes and Daisies, you guys put so much effort and so much thought into every single thing that you carry in the store.
It's true. I mean, Donna's a designer. We've been designing children's clothing for 20 years. So the Cowboys and Daisies concept is just like with Rockmount. They're all friends of ours. We know them. We know the product. We know where it comes from. It's unique and different, and it's a blast. You know, it's a fun experience. When the people come in, they're not just buying a shirt. They're buying an experience, which is what we're all about.
Right, and they're buying quality every single time. Okay, so we've got to wrap it up. What are your hours?
So 10 to 6.
Okay. 10
to 8 to 9. I'm here as long as the guest is here. I'm here.
Rob is here. He's going to be here for you. Come see him. Come learn all about Rockmount and try one of these on. You're going to love the quality and get ready for the rodeo. Okay, we have to go, but come here. You're going to love it. You're going to love it.
The reason TV8 does such a great job for us is it reaches our demographic. So everyone from the Vail Valley right there to the Front Range, we actually feel its impact in sales. We see it from the variety of people that are recognizing us, and we thank you so much, TV8.
Experience the adventures, the thrills, the people, and the places that only outside television can bring you. Experience it with us.
Tune in to Outside Television locally in the Vail Valley on Comcast Channel 17.
How good does that look? Garfinkel's right here in Lion's Head. How are you?
I was waiting for you to start cooking here. Today we're going to be cooking a little bit of health.
Hot German rye bread.
Fresh out of the oven,
Yes.
some butter. I love it.
So we get a nice kind of texture in the fish, golden brown crust.
Okay. The food looks great and smells even better.
Care to you.
Thank you everyone for tuning in to such a fun edition of Good Morning Vail. Today was Thursday, July 11th, and of course we've got another really fun edition of Good Morning Vail coming to you tomorrow. We'll be live in Vail talking to Vail Boot and Shoe, Annie's, Helly Hansen. We've got Christie Sports coming into the studio, Big O Tires, and so much more. But make sure that you get out and you enjoy any of the fun activities taking place around the valley, whether it's just going to the rodeo, whether it's going down to listen to live music in Eagle, or whether it's going to that amazing show at the Villar Center tonight. Whatever you do, just get outside and enjoy that sunshine. It's been such a fabulous morning, and it's going to be such a great day, so make sure that you do get outside and you soak up that sun. That's where I'm going right after this, I swear. I'm going outside, soaking up the sunshine, hanging out with my dog Chippy, and really just enjoying today. So make sure you do the same, but again, we'll be live tomorrow from 7 to 9, so make sure that you tune in tomorrow and get out there and have a great day, everyone.